Tonight, your life quest is simple. You become the man who pays a streamer to notice him. It starts at 11:47 p.m. in the parking lot of a gas station, inside the used Honda you bought with a loan you still haven't paid off. The engine is off. The windows are fogging up. Your phone is at 12%. You should go home. But home means unopened bills on the kitchen counter, a marriage that feels more like a cold business agreement, and another morning where your boss talks to you like you are furniture with a paycheck. So you sit there, scrolling. Then you tap into a live stream with only 37 people watching. The girl on the screen is not famous. Her lighting is cheap. Her smile is nervous. She is singing to almost nobody. You are about to leave. Then, for no real reason, you spend $5 and send her a digital rose. She stops singing. She leans toward the camera, her eyes light up, and in the softest voice you have heard in years, she says, "Oh my God, thank you for the rose. Hey handsome, long day at work?" That sentence hits you harder than it should. Because for $5, someone beautiful just looked directly at you and acted like you mattered. You tell yourself it was nothing. Just $5. Less than a coffee and a sandwich. But the next night you go back. And this time, when your username appears in the chat, she remembers you. "There he is," she says. "My favorite guy is back." Your stomach tightens. Nobody calls you their favorite guy. Not at work, not at home, not in the group chat where your old friends only message when they need something. But here, in this tiny glowing rectangle, you have a role. You send another gift, then another. She laughs at your comments. She asks if you ate dinner. She says you work too hard. She tells you to drive safe. It is ridiculous. You know it is ridiculous. But attention is a drug, and this is the cheapest hit you have ever bought. Soon, she adds you to a private chat. She doesn't ask for money. That would be too obvious. Instead, she sends you, "Good morning, King." At night, she sends a selfie in an oversized hoodie and says, "Today was exhausting. You're the only one who actually gets me." And that is how the trap closes. Not with greed, with tenderness. At first you think you are helping her. She is just a small creator, you tell yourself. She is trying to make it. And you know what it feels like to be ignored. So when other people sit in her stream and watch for free, you feel different. You are not like them. You support her. You believe in her. You are the reason she keeps going. That is what you tell yourself every time you recharge your account. $20 becomes 50. 50 becomes 100. 100 becomes something you stop counting. She starts calling you her biggest supporter. The chat starts calling you boss. Whenever you enter the room, little animations explode across the screen. People notice. She notices. And for the first time in a long time, your arrival changes the mood of a room. That feeling becomes addictive. In real life, you are a man people walk past. Online, you are an event. You are not buying gifts anymore. You are buying a better version of yourself. A version with power. A version with status. A version a beautiful woman looks happy to see. And once you meet that version of yourself, you do not want to go back. Then the live stream battles begin. The screen splits in half. On one side, your girl. On the other side, another streamer with perfect makeup, brighter lights, and a chat full of men with too much money and too little self-control. A timer appears. 3 minutes. Whoever receives more gifts wins. At first it feels like a game. Then the other side sends a $500 animated gift. A golden dragon flies across the screen. Their gift bar shoots forward like a red wall. The other streamer laughs and says, "Wow, does she not have a real supporter over there?" Your girl does not ask you for anything. She knows better than that. She just looks down. She twists the sleeve of her hoodie between her fingers. Her eyes get wet. Then she glances at the camera for half a second. That is all it takes. Your thumb moves before your brain can stop it. One gift. Another. Another. Your bank app sends a fraud warning. You ignore it. The music explodes. Her side wins. She covers her mouth and screams your name. The chat goes insane. "Boss. Legend. He saved her." You sit in your dark car, breathing like you just won a fight. Your credit card is down almost $3,000, but for the first time in years, you feel like a hero. That night, you officially become her top donor. A small crown icon appears beside your name. It is stupid. It is pixels, but you stare at it like it is a medal. Now everyone knows who you are. When strangers enter the stream and flirt with her, you feel your jaw tighten. When she laughs at another man's joke, your chest gets hot. When she wears a dress you think is too revealing, you send her a private message. "Why are you dressed like that tonight?" She replies with a sad face. "Don't be mad, it's just for the stream." But the next time she goes live, she wears something softer. Something you once told her you liked, and that ruins you. Because now you believe your money does not just buy attention, it buys influence. You start to feel like you have a say. You start to feel like she owes you loyalty. You begin clearing the room with expensive gifts whenever another man gets too confident. You call it support. But really it is possession. You are no longer protecting her from strangers. You are protecting the fantasy from reality. Your salary cannot survive this version of you. Not even close. So you stop looking at the numbers. That is the first trick. You tell yourself you will fix it next month. That is the second trick. You open a new credit card, then another. You take cash advances with interest rates you pretend not to understand. You download loan apps at 2 in the morning. You use buy now, pay later services for groceries so your bank account has enough room for one more stream battle. Then one night, you cross a line you promised you would never cross. You move money from the account meant for your kid's summer program. Just temporarily, you tell yourself. Just until the bonus comes in. Just until things calm down. But things never calm down. The battles get bigger. The punishments get uglier. Losers have to write insults on their faces, bark like dogs, or beg the other side for mercy while thousands of people laugh. And every time your girl is about to lose, she does not say, "Please pay." She says, "It's okay. I don't want anyone to spend too much on me." Then she tries to smile. And that is worse, because now, if you do nothing, you are not just broke. You are abandoning her. Eventually, every card is maxed out. Every loan app says no. Your bank account becomes a locked door. And just like that, your kingdom begins to disappear. You still enter her live stream. But without the golden animation, fewer people notice. The crown beside your name is still there, but it feels smaller now. You type in the chat. She misses it. You send a message. She replies 6 hours later. "Sorry, babe. Crazy day." Then he arrives. A new guy. A clean username. Fresh money. He sends a huge gift during a battle, and the room reacts the way it used to react to you. The chat screams. Her eyes light up. She leans toward the camera with that same voice. "Oh my God, thank you. You're seriously amazing." The exact tone, the exact smile, the exact look she once gave you. And suddenly, the truth becomes simple. She was never looking at you. She was looking at the payment. You were not the love of her life. You were last month's revenue. The collapse is quiet. There are no gangsters at your door. No dramatic music. No final boss. Just emails, late fees, minimum payments, automated calls. A court notice folded inside a white envelope. Your spouse finds the statements first. Credit cards, cash advances, online loans. Thousands and thousands of dollars spent on a woman she has never met. She does not scream. That is what scares you. She just sits at the kitchen table and reads. Then she packs a bag for herself and one for your child. By morning there is a note on the counter and a lawyer's number beside it. That night you send the streamer the longest message of your life. You tell her you lost everything. You tell her your family is gone. You tell her you just need to talk to someone who understands. 5 minutes later she replies, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. You really need to take care of yourself. Real life comes first, okay? I'm about to go live. We'll talk later." You type, "I'm not okay." A red exclamation mark appears. Message not delivered. Then you check the VIP group. You have been removed. No goodbye. No argument. No tears. You were not dumped. You were deleted. Months pass. Your wages are garnished. Your credit score is destroyed. You rent a small room near the edge of the city, where the walls sweat in winter and the heater sounds like it is begging to die. Your phone does not light up with good morning messages anymore. It lights up with payment reminders. You eat cheap noodles over the sink. You work late. You come home tired enough to sleep, but not tired enough to forget. One night, after a double shift, you stop at the same gas station where it all began. And there, under the broken white lights, you see a car you recognize. Not the same car. The same kind of car. Old, financed, lonely. Inside, a middle-aged man sits behind the wheel in a wrinkled dress shirt. His phone is mounted on the dashboard. Blue light covers his face. At first, he looks dead inside. Then his mouth moves. He smiles. A small, proud, almost embarrassed smile. Through the half-open window, you hear a woman's voice from his phone. "Oh my God, thank you for the rose. Hey handsome, long day at work?" Your stomach turns. You want to knock on the glass. You want to warn him. You want to tell him that he is not special, that she will learn his name, drain his cards, and replace him the moment he runs dry. But you say nothing, because a man starving for warmth will not believe you when you tell him the fire is fake. So you pull your cheap jacket tighter. You lower your head, and you walk back into the dark. Behind you, the live stream keeps going. The next life quest has already begun.